Hi everyone, it's Michelle. I started O.M.A.D 18 days ago on June 22nd, 2020. O.M.A.D is one meal a day, or also known as fasting for 23 hours and having an eating window of 1 hour. I started my channel MAD for O.M.A.D as a way to keep myself accountable, to keep myself motivated, and to motivate others as well. So today I wanted to share a little bit about being hungry on O.M.A.D during the fasting window and what I do to help redirect myself and help me get to the eating window that I had established for myself. So I generally eat my one meal sometime between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock each day. And I have mainly been able to keep to my 1 hour window on most days. Since starting, there's maybe been 5 days where my window has been more like 2 hours, because about an hour after my meal, I'll have either a handful of cashews or a handful of dates. But that's the extent of going outside of that window right now. I'm generally eating whatever I want. I'm not counting calories. I'm not plugging it into any app. I'm just at this time having what I want until I feel comfortable enough and that I'm full enough. As far as drinking goes, I have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, about 8 ounces each, with 1 tablespoon of half and half in each. And I have herbal tea, water, and seltzer the rest of the day. That's it. For the most part, I have felt surprisingly good. I feel energetic and lighter on my feet, and very proud of myself. It's been an accomplishment. And if I'm busy, I can get through my fasting window fairly easily. However, I do have moments where the hunger demon strikes and we need to defeat him. My hunger comes generally in the afternoon, sometime between 2 and 3 typically. And sometimes it starts around 10, but it's pretty startling. If you just wait, oftentimes the hunger will pass. But sometimes I have to use some strategies to get me to the eating window, and that's kind of what I'm going to share with you here. So one of the first things that I do is remind myself why I'm doing O.M.A.D. I often start by placing my hands on my stomach, and as soon as I do that, I can feel where I am, and I know that I can't stop. I just have to keep going. I can feel that I need to lose the weight, and I've been in this place too many times before, and I cannot give up, and I cannot eat outside of my window right now. I just need to stick with this. So I remind myself why, and I think about all the health issues that I have that I want to resolve, including fatty liver, high cholesterol, elevated blood pressure, and fighting reactivated Epstein-Barr, which has caused many issues like dizziness, tinnitus, blurry vision, and cysts in my brain, and a nodule in my lung. So hopefully all of those will go away in time. So what else? After I remind myself why I started O.M.A.D, I proceed to drink either a cup of tea or a really big glass of water. And then I wait. I wait and I wait. And the thoughts of food, not necessarily of anything specific, keep crossing my mind often, and I just have to wait for that to pass. I'm hoping that over time, the thought of food will not be there so constantly. So I try to redirect myself. I often redirect myself to watch other YouTube channels. I have found them very motivating and helpful to keep me on track. It helps me to see the progress that others have made, and I feel like they're cheering me on. So I'm going to do a little shout out here to some of the channels that have helped me thus far. I'm sure there will be many more in the future, and I will shout out to them as well. But thank you, thank you, thank you. 6 Miles to Supper. Thank you, O.M.A.D Caroline, and thank you, Lose, Laugh, Live, which is a newer channel of someone who's on the same journey I am right now. Thank you for being a motivation for me, and I hope I can be a motivation to many others out there. So after I have the water or tea, I'm often not hungry, but I just think I'm hungry. And it's a habit, and I do believe over time that these sorts of food during my fasting window will be less powerful, and I am already seeing some evidence of that, so I just keep going. I often look at the clock to see what time it is and how many hours I have left until my eating window. I give myself a pep talk. I can do this, you can do this, we can do this. And depending on the day, I either get back to work or I find something to do. Sometimes it's a chore, like watering the plants or doing dishes or vacuuming. Sometimes it's learning something new. For example, my daughter's teaching me to crochet. I just crocheted my first scarf, and I'm planning to work with her to crochet a bunch of other things so that we can have a craft fair when we're able to. Maybe not till 2021, but that's what we're doing. And it's a nice little joint activity with her, which I love. I love doing something with my daughter. Also, starting this YouTube channel is something new for me, and I have so many things that I need to learn, skills I need to gain, and hoping that I get better and better at this. And for example, not saying so many ums, I apologize for that, and I'll hope to get better over time with that. Also, so I highly recommend that you find something new to do. Obviously, I can't tell you what that is for you because we all have different interests and different things that will keep us motivated, busy, or active, etc. I also figure I'm saving so much time not planning out my meals and prepping my food or counting calories, that I might as well use that time towards something that's going to enhance my life in a different way. Sometimes I also redirect myself to a physical activity. So over the last 18 days, I have started walking again, which is a big deal for me because 2.5 years ago when the Epstein bar started, I had a hard time even doing that. So I am feeling like I'm in a place where I will be able to incorporate more walking. So again, over the last 18 days, I've walked 3 times. This is great too because it's also a family activity. My husband, my son, and my daughter and I all have gone to the county park where they have nice trails, and it's beautiful and relaxing and great exercise. And it's something we can do and do social distancing and have everybody be safe. So that's been really a great thing. And then sometimes as a last resort, if I've tried all of these things and I'm still feeling like I can't stop thinking about food, I'll chew a piece of gum. That is kind of a last resort for me. In prior diets, gum has sometimes been a trigger for me, so I try to limit it to 1 piece and make sure it's sugar-free and make sure I drink water beforehand. But it has helped, and it sometimes curbs my appetite as well. So that's really all I wanted to share today. So when you are in danger from hunger, all you need to do is redirect, redirect, redirect. So I will be posting another video on Monday to document my week 3 results. Hope to see you then. Have a great night or day. Hope to see you soon.